Welcome, everybody. We're starting now betting Dynasty.
Se você quiser rolar, procura um parceiro. Se você quiser treinar, procura um coach. Se você quiser aprender, procura um professor. Agora, se quiser entender, chama o mestre. Chama o mestre. Chama o mestre.
Call the master.
Whoos.
If you want to understand, call the master.
Yes, that's it. If you want to learn, look for a professor. If you want to train, look for a coach. But if you want to understand it, ask the master. My father have the say.
Oh, and today we are here, Master Silver betting.
Hey guys,
just got about 8 degree.
Right. Dixon just sent to me. I got it home here. Thank you, brother. That was beautiful. I started to read today. Very nice. This guy here, man. I had this on my bed here, waiting for me. I'm glad. So, Grandmaster Flavio Behring today have some personal issues to deal with in São Paulo, so he's not going to be with us for this session. But we are here for you guys.
Yeah. And today we have a plan to show you guys like a documentary, right? Of indigenous
the natives, Indian natives in Canada. And Roseau River is a work I have been doing for a long time. The last 2 years, I still don't know how I'm going to be when I get back there. But you're going to see how sad I am if it doesn't happen through this video you guys are going to watch. It's pretty interesting. It's a life lesson. For me, it was a humbling experience. Pretty... in the beginning, I didn't believe it could work. I had no hope. I was almost hopeless. So difficult for the retention and learning from the students there at the reserve in the beginning. That was a frustration. Like every 6 months, I was back there and checking out, and no progression. The group even was the same, still struggling the progression. Then one day, man, things start to pop out. I sit there and I was expecting something bad. Oh, Steve, thank you, man. You're gonna see something nice today, man. I don't know if I showed this, but it's a really nice documentary from Roseau River Reserve, the program we run there. And like I said, I don't know how it's going there right now. Through this, craziness worldwide, but I'm looking forward to get back there, man. That's what really, pushed me for. So I was saying that after 6 years, one day I sit beside those guys for a grading, and I saw things working. I saw the progressive guard was there, the basic self-defense was there, even was being executed with perfection, which or looking for perfection was there. So I saw it happening, and that was funny. You know what? I have that beside every technique. Do you know it? Can you do it? Do you trust on it? You have success when you do it in the real situations. Can you teach it? So all these questions were there. It was Jason Parenteau's idea. He brought
Oh,
that. He made it easier for everybody because he felt the retention was so difficult from the kids. He started to make sure they had documented all techniques they need to know, and beside the technique, if they knew it, if they could do it, if they had confidence on it, if
this
they
is great.
that was
This
great.
is this is a great idea because you start to thinking about this. So can I show it? I have
Yes.
yes, I'm confident to do this in a appropriate situation, or I just in the dojo with my partners. This
Yeah.
is
Well, what's that enough? No problem. If you knowledge doesn't mean that you have to be able to use in a real situation everything you know. Probably you will do better than the other part. But if who's that?
welcome, Dave,
Hey Dave, how you doing, man?
Denver.
But if you go, uh, uh, make it simple. Myself,
Uh-huh.
most things that I know, I never use it in a real situation. Maybe sometimes in a demo or checking out, showing some, in a seminar, and then I have to ask someone to come and test the situation on me.
Mm-hmm.
But in the real situation, I don't know what's the percentage, but I know it's very small percentage of knowledge there.
But I think about this because when we that know so many things are in the real situations, we have so many vocabulary to use that we can avoid so many things. So we're just gonna use some most specific things than the big knowledge that we have because we know how to approach and make the situations come to just specifics attacks. So in this situation, the guy could not use the head to hit me. Use the hand. He had to make a step behind. So if he pushed me, okay. If he tried to pull me, okay. If he tried to punch me, just only could be open. So then I have a map that I use to self defend, and maybe the guy will not try to attack me because I have the low knowledge to how to talk, how to make make the
Yeah,
situation
negotiate. Yeah,
don't
how to
escalate to
negotiate.
how to negotiate.
Exactly.
Yes, Aaron
Perfect.
is here too.
Excellent. Thank you, man.
Professor Steve student. Thank you for the quality
Oh man.
content. Thank you very
Yeah, and we're
much.
gonna show some things. Just because it's you, man, Steve, and all the students there, and guys, I'm gonna put something on here. I was just about to put straight to the video with the program there at Russell River, but I'm gonna do a little different one here. Gonna show this. You guys gonna love this one here. Exactly what Ian's saying about those reactions. Check out here. What is it?
Guys,
Uh,
between
uh,
the showing the videos, please share this content, share this video to your contacts that guys who doesn't know this is happening right now could access this video too.
And yeah, tell you guys, I'm running a mentoring program, pretty successful. Everybody's enjoying it. I have several students already in the program. The mentoring is through this guidebook that we did. This is the 14th video of our sessions. Is an extra there. There's an extra footage that we put on for sure. Uh, you guys gotta love it. It's a bonus class, but check it out. This is the part you like, Anya, the pushing. So
Yeah.
I let everything pass there because it's a nice video to watch. There's a lot of techniques. All the techniques. Make sure you guys understand. This is a foundation. Grace Jiu-Jitsu, exactly the way I learned. Nothing there that I put together, some different things, nothing. This is a very basic, the way I learned. So that way I show. This is a guidebook, a visual reference of foundations. So I try to be very faithful what was the foundations there, the way I remember that I learned. And for sure, some things I remember, but I did modify somehow, and I don't know exactly when it
Adaptate
happened.
a little bit.
Yeah, I adapted sometimes, but if you ask me, some of them I know what I did, but I try to do exactly the way I learned. So look at this; it's still pushing there, pushing same side, cross side, middle of the chest, and double hand. Let's see, pa. Yeah, excellent. I love it. That's a good video. Let me see it. Boom. Yes. Yeah, excellent. So when we see that video there, there's no talk. That's why it's a guidebook, is a visual reference. So if you know it, you're gonna. The best way to watch the video is have it on your side. Take a note. Technique: push cross hand, so push the cross shoulder. Wakiratami armbar, so straight armbar. So do you know it? Can you reproduce it? Can you do it? Are you confident on it? If you have you had a chance to use it or be successful in a real situation, or can you teach it properly? So if you fill up all those requirements, the technique's yours. Please share with someone that need it and then you believe can make a good use of it.
There's a question there. How could
Say.
I know if I never use in a real situation? How could I know that I'm able to do this in a real situation?
If you train it properly, close to the realistic approach, giving you a best response always. So if I just repeat without any emotion, with no pressure, nothing, will be mechanic, and probably will work. Probably will work because your memory will build that response over the question.
It's automatic.
But yeah,
Just gonna
I don't
react.
say automatic. I don't say automatic, but everything that we say automatic, you're still thinking about it. Maybe you do with the feeling, but
It's a
during
natural reaction. Natural
yes,
reaction.
the second
Put the hand on me,
nature reaction.
and I can.
Like Elder like to say, I like to call that second nature. It's not the natural because it's not natural, it's trained, but became my second nature. So I do so natural that looks like it's part of myself from the beginning, but it's not. One thing is nice. I was thinking about that the other day, and when we start when we were kids. So Jiu-Jitsu, we understood that earlier. When I see somebody start Jiu-Jitsu with 50s or 40s, an older person,
60s.
if I 60s, 70s, whatever. But one thing you can understand easier if you pay attention, study, and really make sure you understand it. Like my father said, ask the master. But if you just do it, like your student was saying, you learn in the morning, forget in the evening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you watch yesterday.
Yeah, I did watch. That was really good to watch. But the point is, if you take notes for everything you learn, you take notes, probably going to remember. If you take notes and read it at night, you're not going to forget it. As a better chance to retain information. Yeah. But if you do it properly, with at least once, a little windy here. Sorry, let's put this here. So if you do that once under a little pressure, probably you'll never forget it.
And when you mean pressure, what you want to say with the pressure? Pressure, mentally pressure,
Yes.
strength, or
No,
just
mentally
mentally,
pressure.
just,
Like,
hey,
yeah.
I'm gonna hit you, like, hey, I'm gonna hit you right now.
Yeah. Can be this way. I can make an intensity with my action and bring some emotion there. Is everybody happy in the condominium? I came back home, so the dogs are barking. Everybody's happy. Sorry, guys. My father's not here, so we need to have our own Nina here.
Very
Actually, I have
good.
my dog here, man. You're gonna see the dog. That is a beautiful dog, man. I brought it here. But so the way you do, okay, you're teaching a class, okay, all beginners. You have five students. That's a small group. Have 5 people never did anything before. So what are you gonna teach to them is the first time. Let's put 6 to have three pairs there. So
Good.
a lot of professors or instructors will see that as a necessity to put one with other to make they do the most as they can. And my vision, I will pick up each one of them and do it as much as I can do it. I attacking and ask for the answer
Hmm.
better. Why? If I put a beginner with another beginner to repeat the same movement, the repetition, the quality of the execution, I cannot guarantee that, but
You don't
probably
have
going to be poor.
quality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably going to be poor. Maybe going to have a surprise somebody with skills that get there and do the good from the first time. But that's rare. That doesn't happen so often. But what happens often is that put 2 people that don't have idea what they're doing, they're not going to do properly. Okay, two people don't speak English, Brazilians. Say, hey guys, have a conversation in English. Not gonna happen. Not gonna work. You need at least someone who can talk to make things happen, and then things
Like
gonna start
like
to work.
here, like here.
Yeah, yeah.
I
If you're
don't.
alone here, probably we'll do it with a little
Yeah,
more difficulty here and there, but you do it.
yeah.
But like the same thing, but it's the same idea here with me and my father working with you in English. The next Wednesday, you come better. You retain a little different words. You understand some meanings from here and there.
The
We already
accent,
asked me 2 or 3
the accent
questions
is getting
exactly.
better.
Don't follow my accent.
No, but it's better than Indian
No,
or
no.
Arabian.
It's funny because we have no idea about our accent, man. All Americans here, they can tell you what the accent is. I remember Shafranco saying, "Master, never lose your accent. Please keep your accent." So they instead of make fun of me because the last time I was in the United States, I was saying 4-2 and say, man, no, people are making fun of. Don't say that. Say, guys, instead of make fun of me, correct me. I'm not American, so you know that American guy live in a corner from your house and speaking Portuguese, like always with a very gringo accent. Sometimes slip in the talk and say a word that makes no sense or wrong spelling. That word that happened. But that's exactly as a language, jiu-jitsu is the same.
Hmm.
So questions and answers, physical questions and answers can be everyone has your own accent responding a physical action is your way. Sometimes you reproduce exactly the way you learn it. Like I try to do exactly my father, Grandmaster Alvaro. I had excellent examples in my life. And I was a kid since I started. I was a kid for the demos. So all demonstrations, I was there, training for the demo, training for demo on TV, on school, on a mall, or on the street, in a park, whatever. I was doing demos, always. So you start to get sharp. You look good. So I understand that was really something that put us in an advantage over the most of the population. And
Yeah.
anybody who starts jiu-jitsu older want to have the same same quality of execution. Will demand probably the same time. So it took me 10 years to make it happen because I started 4. If I was 14 and because a lot of things didn't work when I was 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on. Few things worked when I was 12, 13, 14. When I was 16, most of the things were working. When I became an adult, I need to close it here now. When I became an adult, things start to pop, boom. And then I got a question. I remember I told that 10 years after get my black belt, I went to Master Alvaro and asked him for help. I was in doubt of my jiu-jitsu self-defense. And man, he kicked my butt all over the place, just doing exactly what he teach me. Saying, "Hey, what's your question? Come on, do it." So I headlock him, boom, perfect defense. Always by the book. So how can I know if I'm able to do in a real situation? Test yourself. Test yourself. If you can do it, if you can't, don't do it. It's better. Okay, you want to be a good instructor? You don't need to have confidence in the position because you have success when you execute it. You have to have confidence in the position because it makes sense. The position is correct, the leverage is good, the everything is proper. So you got to be confident something is proper. You see that will work. And maybe those will work for you because you never did it, but someone else used it. But I believe the best way, not the right way or wrong way, but the best way is really test it. I have a lot of chances in my life to test myself, and don't think that I succeed all of them. But most of them, really high percentage, I did succeed. I failed sometimes, and didn't lose the confidence on the movement. I trained the movement more to be more, be able to execute it better. So if I fail in the movement, maybe it's not the movement the problem. You know, probably was myself, the way I'm using the movement. You know, so that's about the confidence and success is a tricky part. If you want to be instructor, you got to know it, be able to do it, and teach it. If you want to really be real, test it and be confident on it. And then, man, everything gonna be set. I believe that people didn't never get tested, really don't have cannot have the confidence.
Yeah, this is interesting because when we think about the I could not do this position, I could not make this position, I could not make this defense. I can't, and start to
Yeah,
self put his put himself down. Start with a bad mindset. When we start with this, the next step is to uh, desistir, né?
yeah, quit.
Quit. Is to quit. And how many
If you can
persons
say quit, give up.
give up? Yeah, how many persons that start to train with us that quit because maybe we could not per, have this perception that this guy it was starting to get without self confidence, because jiu-jitsu is to bring better self confidence, but jiu-jitsu doesn't bring the self confidence. It's like a complement. This is the tool that
It,
we can use to make others start to feeling self confidence. This is I learned so much with you. Even the last time we you come here in my dojo, and you teach Hernani.
mm-hmm.
Hernani was starting to. I could not. I can
How
learn.
the
I
how the how
can
the
learn.
actually tell me how that worked for him. His passing guard got better.
Yeah, a little bit, but he keeps the mindset that I can learn, I can use, I can do, I can. This I can is 64 years old. We cannot change the mind of a 64 years old guy if he doesn't want to change his own mind. I don't have this power. You don't have this power. Anyone have this powers? Even the person who is with this mindset. So, but we can make the proper location, like scenario
Yeah,
ideal.
yeah. The environment.
Yeah,
We always say that the professor is responsible to build the environment that makes your
environment.
student develop himself. It's not about you develop someone. I don't develop anybody. I
Yeah, the guy.
help you to understand yourself and develop through techniques and talk that build skills that will bring you confidence.
You know what?
Perfect.
It's like you and me. You're my father. You cannot live for me. You cannot.
Exactly.
You could say, look, this gonna. this is gonna happen like this, and I nah, how many times? No, that this is
Never
okay,
happen, never happen, never happen.
and now you are a grandpa.
Yeah, man. Now
You
you have a problem.
this is great. This is a great, but the situation this was built was not the best. Could be like if it was my
Yeah,
actual life. So
yeah,
if I listen, if I make, if you compare jiu-jitsu to life, look, this armbar, you have to close your knees, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do. No, but this work like this. Okay, do make this happen. Then the guy, why is not happen? Because you're not doing as I said. But why? Because of this, this, and that. Okay, now I understand. Now I accept this. So human being is difficult to lead, to teach,
yeah,
and we have to understand
yeah.
the
But
difficult stuff
but
too.
let's go back for the video, okay?
Let's go.
To the video that I want to show because exactly what happened there is was that I just go there every 6 months. I know I'm not going there for the last 2 years, but I'm going every 6 months, and you're gonna see how that works. This group, how they develop, is amazing. Let's check out.
My name is Jason Pronto, and I'm Professor Black Belt under Master Silvio Behring. The Rosa River Jiu-Jitsu Club, we were asked to come here to help with the young people, specifically the boys, teenage boys and 12 and under boys have some kind of activity for them to do because there wasn't much happening at the time, and I believe that was 2013. So we've been coming out twice a week since then. It's now 2018, so 5 years. When I first started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu here, there was a lot of not understanding what it was and what it could do for people. There was a lot of learning, so we had to teach a lot of people what it was like, show a lot of the progressive self-defense system. We had to help people understand it's not fighting. The learning that happens with our progressive system as taught by Master Silvio Behring is broken down to a few different areas. Our main focus is self-defense, which will be the stand-up attack from front-facing, so someone approaching you, maybe trying to hit you, trying to grab you, so escapes from the front, how to defend yourself if someone grabs from behind or attacks from behind standing. Then also, if you're on the ground, how to defend yourself, what they call open guard. And then also how to defend yourself if you need to restrain someone, if you put them on their back, and how to contain them. It allows the children to be able to understand, and all students really, understand their own personal boundaries, how to stand up for themselves, like in a positive way and a respectful manner, so they're not being a victim. The other aspect of the Jiu-Jitsu Club is that we have competitions that we can enter in the city, and our children and students do well when they do compete. But we're pretty well known for a small group, compared to other gyms that have been established longer than us. The quality is there, and everyone comes, has a good time on the mat. So the medals are definitely a show of their skill set and their hard work on the mats, which where all medals are earned is during training. The long-term vision is to create and have it self-sustaining within the community of Rosa River, which I don't think, and I'm not aware of, but I'm not too aware of any other First Nations community doing that in their own capacity, having and building leaders within their own community and progressing through the belt systems the way that we are. So Master Silvio's role is very, very important to us. He comes in and visits us twice a year, making sure that we're doing all the techniques correctly. He teaches us as instructors what needs to be done as far as offering the judo, the stand-up, reviewing our progressive system, looking at what needs to be improved, and governing and making sure there's improvement and challenging us to improve further. So Master Silvio has created many champions over the world, and so we're really lucky to have him here to oversee us and making sure that we're on par with the progressive system.
Bonjour, my name is Craig Alexander. I'm chief of Rosa River First Nation. Over the years, my daughters were involved with the Rosa River Jiu-Jitsu Club, and I always came to support the club by coming out to watch and assisting on some of their tournaments that they would participate in. I was always there for support and to offer some words of encouragement to our children. The benefits that the children receive from the Jiu-Jitsu program are that discipline is one of the ones that comes to mind. Our children they have better focus and listening skills, not only on the mats, but when they bring it back home as well and in the school.
My name is Zangadea Nelson. I'm a counselor for the past 3 years. I'm also the DOCFS rep for Chief of Council. This building and this program is being run in here. It took a lot of work, a lot of hard work from our community to get it going. The Jiu-Jitsu program is bringing out some of those positive results. They're giving the kids confidence. They're giving them wellness.
My name is Tyson Thomas, and I'm a purple belt in Jiu-Jitsu. I believe it was 2013 that I started training. Some benefits that I've experienced are losing a lot of weight, getting to a healthier stage in life for myself, because when I first started, I was 310 when I first started. And now I'm about 245. So Jiu-Jitsu has helped me lose a lot of weight.
My name's JC Sini, and I am a purple belt. I started training Jiu-Jitsu in 2011. There's a number of benefits I can, the list can go on, but top, I would say weight loss was one of the biggest things that happened.
My name is Liam Hayden. I am a blue belt. I started training Jiu-Jitsu in the year 2015. Since I began training, I've felt a lot of benefits mentally and physically. My cardio has increased a lot, so has my endurance, and it's helping me get over my shyness a little. I'm Scott Hayden, and I am a white belt. I started training Jiu-Jitsu in around 2015 a little bit, and then I stopped, and then I started again around 2017. And I went on for a bit, stopped for the summer, and started again, and here I am now. Well, I lost quite a bit of weight, and I don't get mad as much, I guess. Yeah, so that's it.
Oh, man. Whew.
You get emotional?
Yeah.
This is great, Dad. Great work you do around the world, man. We're gonna cry together, man. Don't do this.
I miss those guys.
Tell me a joke.
Yeah. Good one, bad one. Man.
Anyone?
And people take the thing that the world that happening now is about right, left, science or not science. It's not about that, man. I'm very sad because I know that people is not right. We're losing them. Those guys need care. They need a hug. They need a space that they can be with people to have a better relationship with the world. It's not easy. And they did not be getting there. So, man, I miss those kids. That was so hard to make it happen, man. I should have put this video there.
No, you should.
Man.
This was great, man.
I didn't know I would feel this way.
We understand you. We understand that the work you do,
Oh
is
man,
not always have
in
it's not
2 years, bro, you know, my son, 2 years, a kid like that just died. You know, those kids that you show, the last kid say about him, took these kids from gangs. You know, the the prison there is full of those kids. A lot of them.
yeah.
Dangerous place. And some of them they don't know. They just it's not about the choice. It's about the environment. They just go, they go. And then when you give them a line and they see it, man, took a lot of time, a lot of work. Jason Paratosa is a hero for me. Man. He got his black belt for sure. He wasn't the most skillful guy, not the guy gonna kick butt everywhere in the world. But man, look at the work he's doing there. And when he brought this kid, he's doing something solid there. Man. Oof. You saw JC, his arm bar was perfect the way he passed the leg over the head, and he's like a 130 kilos boy, still
Caraca.
big. They still really big boys, but they lost a lot. But 310, 350, man, those kids, some of them are huge, and 16 years old, 17 years old, you know, and with a lot of difficulty for understanding or retention of information, not physical skills. Very rare to have some physical skills that can, you know, coordination. So that was really ant formiguinha, ant work. Slowly, 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 insist, do it again. The progressive guard was great for it because the beginning, the whole line was built through the same thing, and it did work. I'm glad, man. I hope that he's still doing there. I lost contact with Jason. He left our group there. I don't know what happened, and I don't know. Let's see. But
I hope he see this video.
yeah, I hope he sees it. I'm gonna send it to him. But I hope everyone sees it because it's always we need to do something.
Yeah.
We cannot be passive. You know, we got to have a position in our lives. It's not it, if be without a side on the wall. It's not a good place to be, man. You gotta take side, and that's it. Position yourself, do something for others, something for yourself, for your family, but do something. Don't stay, you know, don't stay out of the, you know, there's no way anymore. Like you can live isolated somewhere and not have any responsibility over anybody, just about yourself and survive. And a lot of people go to Alaska for that, you know, and then what happened there is a crazy place, man. A lot of, you know, people who want to be isolated go somewhere to make a community.
This is
It's
incredible.
it's hard, man. It happens, you know, and it happens. And that's why, as a jiu-jitsu instructor, the way we got the gift for it, man, we need to share it. We need to pass by. We need to make sure everybody does it. Everybody have a chance. This program there, man, I can say, same thing happened in Belfort Roxo here in Rio de Janeiro with our group here. Beautiful. The same thing's happening there in Porto Alegre with our group, with the Ferreiras there. Like Bitello, one of our best black belts that we have on the team competing today, and adult division, is from the social program there. And he's an amazing instructor, man. And the black belt, have a, you know, is a professor of physical education. So there's a kid, you know, maybe it had no jiu-jitsu, could be okay. I don't think that with his personality he will be bad, but for sure we gave him a life. And that not we didn't give anything that he didn't want. Because if you don't want to get, you know, don't try to help people who don't want to be helped. Don't do it.
Yeah.
You're gonna waste your time. We don't help everybody. We'll help people to want to get helped. That's
Yeah.
it. Like for sure. If guys, I don't leave anybody die without a food. I'm gonna bring the food. But if I bring the food, this guy don't want to eat. What am I gonna do?
Nothing.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's funny because no, it's not funny at all. Say funny. But when I came back here, when I met Adriana, the dog was sick, almost dying. She just had a new dog, and the dog is beautiful. Nice dog. But depending on her 100%. She had to feed him with a, injection. Feed him and water, medicine. But guess what? What I told her, Adriana, it's not coincidence. If it wasn't for you, this dog will be dead right now. You're doing all you can to make this little dog survive. And the dog is coming better now. 1 second. I'm going to bring him here. Look at this. You're going to love this.
Okay. Yeah, man, this is so powerful. But only jiu-jitsu doesn't change life. You have to. You need someone with strength, like
Look
me
at
and
this. It's your brother here.
Oh my god.
Imagine I'm going to have a dog like that. I'll have a pit bull or something. And she brought me this. But look at this.
He have hair like me.
Yeah. And his name is Ezekiel. Ezekiel Conde Menezes Behring.
Prince name.
He's a Behring boy, man. You have our name there.
Very
But look at
nice.
this. This dog will be dead if it wasn't for Adriana. She had a really hard time with the dog all the time for last month and a half that I was traveling. Look at him. He's looking good now. You look good. Don't shit on me.
You're still a great dad.
Yeah. I put it on the ground here. Right now. Man, and now every time now we stand up, we have to look to the ground. It's not statue or something.
Yeah.
But that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy our meeting today. That's thank you. You have to make it happen. I know with my dad not ready to do it. It will be easier to not make it happen, but we need to do it. I want to see everybody was there. We have some people faithful for us right now. So thank you, Steve. Thank you all guys there. Everyone was here watching us today. Next Wednesday, we're going to be back here. And
look this. Great. Great, Aaron. Thank you for sharing, man. This is great. Thank you very much, man.
much love and respect, guys. Love you, son.
Love you too, Dad. See you next week. Behring Jiu